Put the H down. Put the H down. Put the H down. Put the H down.
Demetric.
Hi.
What they call you, where you from? That's question number one around here. What they call you, where you from?
I like it. I am called Rudy. Where I'm from is the 229 Albany, Georgia. By the way of all over the world. But for now, I'm here in Lakeland. This is home.
All over the world. So you globally traveled. Like you've been around.
Been around.
Okay.
In the right way.
Yeah, right. Clean that up.
Right away.
Okay, Rudy. Now that's what I know you by.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to learn that your name was Demetric. I didn't know that in the beginning.
Okay.
So like who calls you Rudy? And I mean, and this is what I mean by that. I learned that when I met you, but I met you from a very close friend. Okay. So, and we all have nicknames. So I would think he gonna introduce me how he call you. He gonna introduce me to other people how he called me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. So I just took it as your name. But I knew it was short for something, right?
Of course. But actually, not in my case. It's not.
Exactly.
In my case, it has
Thank you, because that's what I was about to say. Because it ain't. Go ahead. Please break this down for me, man. Talk to me.
So my lovely parents and family came up with the great idea to call me Rudy. I said, why y'all, as I got older, I'm like, that has nothing to do with my name. I'm like, why? And it was just like, oh, we got it from the Cosby Show. You resembled her. You acted like her when you were young. So we called you Rudy, and it just stuck. I was like, oh, okay. I wish I was making her money. But yeah, that's where it came from.
That's beautiful. So now family only calls you that? Or did they ever?
I got to the point now where I introduce myself as Rudy. Unless it's like in a business manner, I'm Rudy. And then I'm like, oh man, they look for me on that platform. They're not going to find me. So, when it needs to be said, I introduce my government name. Okay. Other than that, it's Rudy.
Okay.
Because they trip over the name so bad. I'm going to just save y'all. And you not having to ask me again what my real name is. Rudy.
Now that can be a struggle coming up. Not my first name, but my last name. People always have trouble with it. They fumble over it. And it used to bother me now. I don't even care no more. But did it bother you at one time?
One point, actually, you know what? I always got a kick out of it. I'm just like, my name is so simple. Why can't you say my name? Mm-hmm. But some people just have, I've been called when I answer the phone. I know I don't sound like a man. Yes, could we please speak to Mr.? I'm just like, Miss, but I'm here. How can I help you? But it don't bother me anymore. I just laugh at it.
Do you think you have a boy name?
I think it's unisex.
Okay.
I definitely think it's unisex.
Okay. Yeah.
Although majority of the people, my name is very unique. It's only like 3 or 4 people that has my name that I've seen.
Okay, I'm about to say, how you know like that?
I mean, I Googled it. That's all I say. Unless they messing with Google.
Jeez, because it's not a common name.
It's not a common name. It's definitely not a common name. I asked my mom and my aunt and my dad, like, where do y'all get this name from? And what does it mean? Because as I got older, I'm like, because some people name their children based off of the meanings of the name.
Right.
And I was like, what does it mean? I was just like, I don't know. We just put it together. I'm just like, you just put it together? Okay, I'll take it as if I'm unique, which I am a very unique person. So thank you. I'll create my own life story to my name.
My name is my name.
That's it.
Okay, so Rudy, what's your motto in life? Words to live by or either words to die to? You have anything like that?
As I think about it, I think I have a lot of words, but just to sum them all up, I would definitely say to always, do your best, give your best, be humble, and just love and kindness. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful. Especially that leading with love and kindness.
Mm-hmm. Love and kindness is going to bring everything else. So it's going to give you that respect. It's going to give you that loyalty. It's going to give you all of that. It's going to flow with it.
What's the 2 words you just said?
Love, loyalty, and respect.
That's pretty smooth. I actually had no pushback on that, and that's rare, because anybody who know me, I usually can see both sides of a situation. Even if I agree or disagree, I try to give some type of pushback. But that's smooth. That's smooth.
Cheers.
Yeah, most definitely.
This could be a total another different subject. Being in the military, I found that a lot of people are afraid to speak up because of the backlash they may get from the higher ups. And they always promote, oh, it's none of that. You should, tell. But there's always some type of backlash. Even if it's from the peers, it's some kind of way you're going to get reprimanded. You won't get that promotion that you know you're entitled to because of the good old boy system. There's so much stuff that go on in there.
I get that. Okay, well, I do got a question for you on that, but not going too deep into that part of it. It's more of how's the quality of treatment at the VA?
So the quality of treatment at the VA, depending on which VA you go to, luckily for myself, I've had good therapists and good people to help put me through where I need to be, but not everybody had that same story, because you get some of these individuals who are there for their own selves and they become self-absorbed. They know they're there just to check the boxes off because it looks good on their resume. You're a government doctor. You spent X amount of time and got these residential hours. So they can be so concerned about themselves and about giving, whatever they need to do to check that box off for themselves that they forget about the individuals sometimes. But for myself, I've had a pretty good experience this far.
Okay. Now, because you're saying because of the military, you got to see some people. Now, is that something that's like a requirement? Like they make y'all go? Oh.
It's definitely not a requirement. Okay. You as the individual dictate if you want to go and get that in your records.
Okay.
But you face trauma from the day that you step off. Well, with the day that you raise your right hand and say you volunteer that you want to do it. Because now, I say that because now you're having to go into strange places you've never been before. Sometimes you're young, 18, straight out of high school. You never left home before. So that trauma is coming on you, leaving your family. You get scared, you get tense, You're going to these foreign places to get to the basic training area. Some people have never been yelled at. Some people never had those experiences. So now you're getting accustomed to all these new ways and lives of living. It's traumatizing. So if you think about it and break it down to the simplest form, you're being traumatized.
Traumatic experience.
There you go.
Okay. Damn. All right. So you sought out the therapy or counseling yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Do you still go?
I still go.
Okay.
Because of, you have so many different issues that arise. Even from, it's been like almost 15, almost 20 years now I think about it. Sometimes you can still, like, if you watch something on TV, especially like if it's for me and the things that I've experienced while being in, I still get some flashbacks. Like I'll go to sleep, whether it's a dream or whatever, I still get flashbacks sometimes. And it's been almost 20 years and it's still there. That's because whatever it is that I've been introduced hasn't been fully healed yet. And so that's why I still continue to go to try to get that healing, to get that piece of me back. But I don't know if I'll ever get it back. But I got good high hopes for that.
Nah, I feel you on that. I get that. Since you've been out the military, like, how'd you find your therapist, or did you stay with the same person?
I stayed. That's a good thing about the VA. Your records travel with you. Okay. And one of the good things that they have implemented, because people prior to the Iraqi time frame of being from 2000, the 9/11 era, I stand incorrect, and on up, they've introduced kind of like a fetal system where they will put you through, if you're getting medically discharged or what have you, there's a certain system that they'll put you on the track where they basically will help do your paperwork for you, and you don't have to go through the stress of trying to deal with yourself on a medical level, all the while trying to take care of the paperwork side of things, making sure you got all your I's dotted and your T's across. Because if you miss any of that and you don't have it documented, it's a chance that you're not going to be able to get compensated for these things.
Yeah.
So that's why, and a lot of people just overlook it. Oh, well, it's so minor. Why would it's not minor, because when you get older, your toe may have been damaged for real. It's even more damaged now that your body isn't reacting the way it used to do. So now, this is extreme, but you may have to get your toe removed. But if you would have got that taken care of, back then they would pay you to go get that done. But now that's got to come out of your pocket. You're not working like you used to no more. Where you finna get these funds? That ain't going to happen unless you know somebody that knows somebody.
Right.
So that's a bit extreme, but those are just the basic things that happen. And for the veterans that came before the 9/11 time frame, they were just dealt a bad deal because they were taught to get it done, shut up and color, get it done. No complaining. It was frowned upon for you to go to the doctors or what have you. And they just didn't know. They were more mission driven and forgot about themselves. And now that they're out, nobody's ringing their phone up to say, hey, how you doing? How are you doing, sir? Are you still hearing those voices? Do you still hear that ringing in your ear? Where it's now driving you so crazy where you got to turn the TV so loud so you don't hear it. You can't be your full self and be present with your family because you got these issues. And now it's even escalated from that point where now you can't even hardly hear out that ear.
Yeah.
And now you got anxiety and now you're depressed because you can't stop it.
Yeah.
But if you would have went when you first had the issue, then you could have got it taken care of. And a lot of people don't think about it too when you're at the firing range. That's really what caused a lot of those issues.
Oh, they don't be out there with the muffs on?
You can have them on, but some back in that time, during those times, I had a veteran that, because I help a lot. Some veterans, I help them out with doing some of their paperwork. Because some people charge these veterans to try to help them do their paperwork and get paid pretty good money for it.
It's a job out there for everything.
It sure is. And this particular veteran had issues where his drill sergeant wouldn't even give them any more of the little ear stopper things that go in their ear. And it's a big lawsuit now on the 3M earplugs where they weren't properly, something where they weren't really stopping the sound. So you had them in, but it really weren't helping. So now you damaged. And they just didn't get a chance to go because of that. And now, and sometimes you got to fight much more harder for them to give you what you're entitled to. And a lot of it lacks knowledge because they don't know how to put the right terminology in the paperwork to get the results that they want.
Right. Man, hey, the more informed you are, the better decision you can make for yourself. You need the information. And if you ain't got the information, you're at a disadvantage. Mm-hmm. Something else you said, though, that made me think, man, when you were talking about stubbing the toe and making sure to go get it checked out, even though it might be something simple to you, you need to get that documented, bro. Long term. Think long term. Mm-hmm. So this where my mind went. This me. Here we go. GI, government issue, the property of the government. Yeah. All right. So if you are that, why not go get that shit documented, man? Like, right away. Like, I'm just sorry. It just makes sense. But that's only if I knew that. Me as 18, 19, I don't know that. See what I mean? So somebody had to get you the game. You feel me? Like, or did you already know coming in, this is what I'm supposed to do? I knew a little bit. But I definitely tapped into my resources, my mentors, to ask questions, the right questions to get guided. Okay. And a lot of people are kind of apprehensive to give that information because once again, it can be shunned upon. And some people take it the wrong way and run with it, So you just have to be very mindful of how you speak and I guess the things that you say, just like in life with everything. And going back to your government issue in the property, you're all of that. Don't you know you can get in trouble for having tattooing and branding your body in a certain matter of way because now you're their property. You're their property. That's why they don't let a lot of people come in the military to have a bunch of tattoos on them a certain kind of way. Let you in. Not only for the imaging, the image is one of the things in the uniform. I get it. All right. Has someone ever given you a last chance? And for what? I got to think about that one. Last chance. And for what? I can't say that I can think of it. Not it being presented that way as it being like the last chance. Because most people don't even say it. If they going to do it, they just do it. So never in your life been, Rudy, you better not ever do this again. Or this your last time up to my mama, daddy, sister, brother, job, life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know sometimes we go to a certain place for these questions, but they're very vague.
Very vague.
So you can go kind of wherever you want. You know? So you done been in the military. I know you done stepped a line or two. Something, anything in life. No? But if not. And that might be true. So I don't want to like push you because it might be true. I
mean, if it's like on a lighter note and level, like if I went super deep, ultimatum. Well, let me think about it.
Ultimatum.
Oh yes, I have my husband.
Not always remember this is a 2-part question because now you got to tell me for what.
For what?
Yes, ma'am. Let's roll it.
Without giving too much.
So you got to drive back home. I would be like, man, hit the blunt.
Just with his do's and like with some do's and don'ts with certain things. And not saying that he's over possessive because my husband's not like that at all. He's such a gentleman. It's just certain things that he stands for and he won't stand for. And it's either you're going to get right or get left. And I have an amazing husband. I'm going to get right. So, yeah.
Well, the fact that you can receive that's major. Like, that's a major key.
It's not always easy, but when you know right, you know right.
But relationships are work.
Yes, they are. If you want them to work. Because the easy part is just to walk away. Yeah. That's easy to do. But if you want to grow for real, got to roll up your sleeves and get in there.
And see it through.
That's it. So yeah, that's what I'll say without giving away too much.
Well, okay, I'm going to try to see if I can interpret it. You tell me what you think. Now, it's just more of the last chance that you're referring to will be in your relationship, and it's how the relationship is run. And you've been given a last chance in that situation in the sense of, okay, either we're doing it this way or we're not. So you got to figure out what we're doing or not. And you figured out, okay, this what we gonna do. Mm-hmm. So, okay, I see what you're saying. I just want to make sure I understand.
That's it. That's exactly what it is.
Sound good to me. I like that. Now let me think for a second. Give me a second then, because I had to process what you told me.
That's why you're the therapist.
Is this your first serious relationship?
The first person, yes, the one that made me a wife. So yes, this is the one that decided to get on his knee. Yes.
So the reason I ask is because if that's the case, and I'm assuming, but you've had other relationships to where you've had examples of what you don't want. You have a relationship now of what you do want. So there may be some things that's like in you is to where it's like, all right, I might be tripping on this one. Mm-hmm. You know, like I am a certain way, but he's saying it this way. I ain't really understand it, but now I kind of see it. So I'm going to get with it. Mm-hmm. Yo, and this is why I said the first thing, I keyed in on this. You were receptive. You were open to something like that. I don't find many women open to that.
Nah, we didn't say how long it took me to get there.
It's work. It's work. It's work.
It's still working around here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it's perfect and all roses at all, but I'm just at the end of the day.
I mean, when you have someone that you truly care for, you're going to fall in line. Eventually, you're going to fall in line. That's where the patient comes in at, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely patience. It's definitely a real thing when it says a virtue. It's the real deal thing. And if you got the right partner and the soulful partner that the divine has given you, then they're going to make the times and make the proper steps to get you there. Some people ride a little bit sooner than others, but if you got the right mate, they're going to make sure that they have that patience for you to keep grooming you, to give you what you need to get you there. Because everybody travels different roads and may have experienced different things that have made them be so hard to being so open and being receptive to things. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, definitely patience. Gotta have communication. Gotta have patience. When have you ever made the first move?
Oh my goodness. When you say making the first move,
Yes, ma'am.
which category are you referring to?
And I'm so vague.
Okay.
I'm super vague. Meaning wherever your mind went when you heard the question, that's probably the story I want. But if you don't want to tell that one, you can go anywhere with it. That's the trip. You can go like we make first moves all the time.
We do make first as I think about it. Yeah, we definitely do.
It keep you safe.
It definitely keep you safe all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
So I want to go with this. The first move for me, just going like way, way back to just growing up, would have to be career-wise for me was a first move. When I seen the trajectory of the environment that's around me and I wanted to change it. So I didn't want my life to be a certain way. So I decided to make the first move to step outside of those ropes and boxes and chains that were there for me by educating myself and getting with the right people to show me the right things that some others weren't able to do. So that was definitely one of the most important first moves I consider I ever made in my life.
Well, would you explain your environment? Like what is the 229? Like what's your environment like?
So the environment for me in the 229, Southern State, Georgia, Albany, Georgia, go Albany State Rams is one of the places that a lot of people know Albany for. An historic HBCU that's there. And a lot of history is there as well. And it's can be very racist to a certain extent. It's gotten better, but the mindset of some people there isn't no shade to the people who are doing their things, but to the majority of the younger people, their mindset isn't focused on long term. They're just focused on the present, and they get caught up in all this drugs, gangs, and not doing what they need to do to overstep that bad stuff that's been put there for them. And they fall into the trap, into the systems. And they in it so deep they can't get out of it.
Well, that system is designed that way to
and it's bad there.
Once you get in, it's hell trying to get out.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't make it easy getting out there at all.
They do not. And fortunately for me, I had enough people to show me the wrong way to do things that I decided, you know what, let me just step outside of this area. Let me try something different that I ain't seen nobody else do. So I did that for myself and for my family, the younger people to be able to look up to. And I'm happy I did do it. And I'm happy I had the right people. Well, I was able to find those people to instill in me, to show me a different outlook in life so that I didn't go down that rabbit hole.
The military, it gave you a way out?
It gave me a way out for sure. I was fortunate though, because I had a way, I could have I had a college scholarship, full ride, to go to whatever school I wanted to go to in Georgia because I was able to keep my grades up. I think they may still have that there in Georgia, where if you have your grades to a certain level, you can get a free ride to college. But for me, I know I wanted to travel, defend my country, and see the world and still be able to get the education. And the military gave me that route. And on top of that, I also wanted to make some money along the way as well. And to be able to do all that in one, it appeased me. I didn't think about the danger of it. Now that I'm old, I'm thinking about it. I didn't think about the danger that came along with it. It never dawned on me that, hey, you are volunteering your life and anything can happen. I just was blessed to it all. And I was guided by the divine and helped me get back to where I am now. And it allowed me to see things, to meet people, and do a couple of things I don't think I would have got a chance to do if I would have stayed in Albany. It would have took me longer to get there. So yeah, it kind of fast-tracked me. So definitely.
What's your favorite country that you visited?
Australia. I got a chance to not only visit, but live there as well for like 3 years. Lived in Sydney. So it was amazing.
Word.
Definitely amazing.
Hmm.
Yep.
What did you like about it? Like what?
Just the quality of life was there. And it was just the land of no worries, literally. Like they say, the land of no worries down under. And it was just, they definitely don't work to live. They enjoy life. Definitely enjoy life. And that was definitely one of the things that I was able to get exposed to and to see and to experience and see the differences between, you know, life outside of the United States. So that was a good place for me.
And you being a black female, how were you treated?
So very much so a minority there. It was actually pretty good. I think I experienced less racism there than I do here in the United States, if I must say so. Definitely. Because they just don't care. Like, they didn't care. At least the people that I were, you know, about, they didn't care. And I didn't hang around just know any type of people. Like, I had some very high hitters on my team. And yeah, they didn't care. If you could do what you needed to do, then it's fine. They didn't look at the color for the most part. So I didn't get that experience at all.
Now that just made me think about something you talked about in Albany. Mm-hmm. It was kind of racist. You experienced racism, mm-hmm. you know, but that's your environment. You really had no choice in that because, like, you was a child, you was coming up, that's where you was raised. Mm-hmm. Now that you're, like, in Florida in a new place, do you experience racism? Or?
It's gentle.
Okay.
They have a way now where they mask it, just like everywhere else in the United States. It's there, but if you're smart enough, you know how to get past it and let them know that you're not blind to it. Right. In a very respectful way, but yeah, a condescending way as well. It's still here. It's all over.
I get it. Well, I appreciate you sharing that with me. Mm-hmm. We smoke, yeah, but this is also a therapy show, so indulge me on this one, yes. All right, here we go. So I want to discuss something in your life that you just can't seem to get over or push through, like even as time passes. So it's not the day-to-day stuff. It's that, like, I can't really understand why I keep going through this time and time again. Like, why does this keep coming up? Do you have anything like that in your life?
So if you know me, I always struggle with time, y'all, and I need to hear this out loud. I have struggled with time. And some people, it's so easy for them. That's just like, that's your only... Listen, we all have our issues. That one is, for me, is the one that always pops back up.
But you military. I don't get it.
Listen.
I'm missing something. What? Are you rebelling because you out? Like, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't never going to be on time no more because I had to be on time all these years. Is that what it is? Or?
A little bit of both.
Word?
A little bit of both.
Oh, I was just playing. Okay, we got to unpack this. Come on, let's talk.
A little bit of both, because even when I was in the military, because I worked so hard, hear me out. On certain matters now, listen, when I needed to be where I need to be, I'm there. But the ways where I could get in a little bit of there, and I wasn't even trying to do that. It was just, I don't know. I just struggle with time, y'all.
You march to your own drum. It's just like your own beat. You know, like, you know, if I think people, see, this is me. If I'm your friend,
I'm bad
see, my friend need to work with me this way. And that's what I be telling them. So hear me out on this. For the people who love you, the people who you friends, they close to you, if they know you bad with this, they need to understand their clientele and treat you accordingly. We need to be here at 3. All right, session gonna be at 2. So I just tell you it's at 2. That's what I gotta do for you. And that's love.
I appreciate it.
No. I'm saying that's what your friends need to do. Like in any kind of situation is, all right, if we supposed to be there at 7 tonight, we know we gotta tell Rudy, let's be there at 6. And we know she gonna slide in around like 6:45 and we gonna be straight. No?
Yeah, yes, the love. I got a tribe. Shout out to my tribe, because I love y'all.
But then we got to talk accountability.
Because y'all know I'm finna bring it every time I come in the right way, of course. So, when I get there.
Right. But that is your reputation.
That's not fair.
That's your reputation is that, okay, we know Rudy going to be late. Now, okay.
I'm changing that trajectory. You hear me?
I got to run you through my gauntlet, because this is what I do here. Because I'm hearing what you're saying, right? Now, let's go. On the 1 to 5 scale, 5 being like I need to change this immediately. One being like, I mean, it's a problem, but on that little range, where does this problem that you have identified as a problem, where does this lie for you?
You're going to think I'm crazy when I say this, but
Talk to me.
it's at a 5.
Word?
It's at a 5. I feel bad every time. No lie.
Genuine.
I really do because, yeah, I do. But now that I'm starting to slow down a little bit more and become, I guess, more conscious of these things, I try to pack too much into one setting. And I have a hard time. This is other issues that I have. Just stopping. Some people can just cut things off. If they're doing, let's just say if they're doing laundry, we'll say, and they got to be somewhere. And this is so elementary, guys, but I struggle with this. Bear with me.
Yeah, no, it's real life.
Like, they know they got to be downtown to do whatever they need to do. Prioritizing. I know all these things, but I have an issue with just stopping it because I'm just like, I need to get this done right away, right now, this, and then I can go there. And I struggle with just cutting it off at the neck and just stopping, leaving things undone and going to the next thing. But I'm working.
Yeah, completing that task.
Completing the task before moving to the next one.
See, and I got this little saying I've been killing everybody with lately. This is my little proverb, but how do you eat an elephant? Piece by piece. When you have these big feats, these big tasks in front of you,
yeah,
you got to break it down piece by piece. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying. Like, we want to finish it, and it's true, but it's only so much time in the day. And I know that's a cliche, but this is what I mean. Competing priorities, I can only give 100% to, like, really, if you think about what 100% is, I can only give that at once. So all I'm saying is this. Break it down in small chunks. If you washing laundry, you got to set a time. I got 2 hours to do this. Even I'm just throwing it out there. And whatever I don't get done in them 2 hours, I'm coming back too. But it's going to bother you.
It bothers me so bad.
Right. But you got other stuff you're supposed to be doing. So then what's order of importance? Order of importance too. You know, do you work off a checklist? Do you have your little list? And like, how do you start your day? You know, okay. And this is what I'm asking, because it sounds like the day just take you compared to you waking up with purpose for your day. You know what I'm saying? We talk about these checklists. Yeah.
Have these checklists. I have them on the side.
Fuck that checklist. I mean, we can get to it. I already know where it's going. I see it. Because it's like, yeah, the intention, yeah, I guess.
I get all the right intention.
You don't move like that.
It's about how you move. And this is one thing that me and my husband was talking about last night. Look at the Holy Spirit. So we talked about inconveniencing yourself is a form of discipline.
Break that down. That's a good motto.
It's a form of discipline. And if you're able to break that constant habit that you have inconveniencing of you being convenient of having things you know you normally do. This is convenient, so I'm just going to put this here for now until I come back to it. Well, how much time does it take for you to put that particular item in its place, to inconvenience yourself for about 2 or 3 seconds, to walk an extra 5 or 6 steps to put whatever that is in that place, so that you know when you come back it's going to be right there. You don't have to, when the pressure is on and you got to move.
Yeah.
You're going to know exactly where it is and you come back to it. So in a sense, you're inconveniencing yourself so that you can be a greater person in a greater efficient time manner person. So my husband definitely had that thing figured out. Like, he had it on a string. And I'm copying.
Okay.
I'm following suit.
Okay.
I'm being more and more open to it. And being in the position of where I am and not really having to, I do have to be on a time schedule, but in a retirement state.
I'm putting that out there to the world that she put that in quotes. Go ahead. Finish your time. Yeah. Go ahead. Come on.
It's kind of got you, it has me kind of like lax in a minute, and I'm being so open with y'all.
No, that's real. I
have to put it out here so I can hear myself speak on it, so I can correct it.
All right.
But yeah, the inconveniencing of the day-to-day to get you where you need to be. Now, if I ain't on time, I'm putting this on the record from here on out.
Okay.
It's on me.
And
We're not looking. That's another thing too. My husband always say, I'm not looking for you to be perfect.
and
Imperfection. At least strive
all right.
to meet the mark.
So Rudy, you've already identified it as a problem. You even said that it's a severe problem and you want to change it, right? Mm-hmm. But so if that's the case, and to me, that sounds like it's a part of you and it's a bad habit that you've developed. This may have been lifelong. I don't know.
It could be. You know what? I think it may have been, Doug.
So then watch this. If it's a lifelong habit, yo, that's going to be hard to break. But I don't lie to myself. See, I'm not one of them. I ain't no life coach. I don't do that rah shit. We trying to fix.
Right.
Let's identify it and really try to fix it.
Exactly.
So I know me with a habit that I've formed, and it's like muscle memory. So it's going to be hard for me to break that. So what I try to do is cut off the energy that I'm giving that, but then also introduce a new habit. So introduce a new positive habit, right? Now you're going to still fall to your bad habit, but you recognize it and you try to shake it, but you give more energy to this positive habit. So if it's about a time management thing, I can't tell you what to do on that, but you're going to just hear me out. Just slow down. I know. We was going somewhere. I ain't trying to crash it. Just hold on. Oh, this is what I'm saying. Look, you're going to have to identify what's the true problem. What is the real issue of why you can't be on time? For I know what you're saying. You don't want to complete stuff. You have, so then in my opinion, now it's, let's find out what can I introduce new to where it's like, I'll do this once a day for a little bit of time. Maybe it's, I don't know, 45 minutes. I don't know how your schedule works. Right. 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But you're introducing this new positive habit while you're not giving the old habit, the negative habit, any energy. But because it's a habit, you're still going to do it. What I mean is if you can do the new habit consistently, stay with it.
21 days.
See, 21 days is
it's not even that.
No, because that's good. But I say go past that and try to do about 40. 21, yeah, we're going to celebrate that we got to that 21, but we know this is a lifelong habit that we're trying to break. So, because if you introduce it and it's consistent, once you stop doing it, you're going to feel weird that you're not doing it. It's just going to feel weird to you because it's kind of, it didn't develop. It's like a part of you now.
Right.
That's what I mean. I just don't know what you're going to do with the time thing, because for me, I'm the same way. See what I mean? Like but now watch this. In a professional setting,
you're on point.
I'm never late. I'm never late.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my friends and just my stuff in my personal life, I know what time I'm supposed to be there, but I'm never on time. And they know that. They be like, damn, dog. And I'm like, man, my bad. So it's interesting that I can be on time for the job and
right,
other people time, but when it's my friends and stuff, or shit, just black people, shit, I waste their time.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
calling a spade is exactly what you're doing. So I'm gonna work on that. Yeah. So we're gonna stay tuned to see what happens with me in this time situation.
I like that.
It's gonna be great. I got high hopes for this.
Yeah. That's your rep. That's your rep.
Yes, world. Accountability.
Now, every show I ask the same thing when I end it. What do you call me? How did we meet?
I call you Dove. How did I meet you? Through my amazing husband.
I don't know if that's true. I will let you slide with that, but I don't know if that's true. And let me tell you why.
Why?
Because I met you at Tori's wedding.
You did? Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm not the one smoking. You're
absolutely correct. Dang, you're right. At Tori and Kim.
And y'all had met there. So
that's right.
So you knew, but I guess you just knew he was going to be your husband on that day.
Man, listen. I'm so grateful for that moment. It's changed my life in so many ways.
That's what's up.
In the best ways.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
because I have this big smile on my face.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid all
So
day.
yeah, I'm excited about it. But yeah, you're right. That is where I met you at.
Yeah.
Sure was, because we called y'all the 7 socks because y'all had all those different color socks on. We was joking around. Yeah, that was an inside joke. But yeah, it's sure right. Yeah, you and your wife sure did. How about that? As I flashback and I'm thinking about it. Yep. But I'm happy I was able to meet y'all because y'all family now. You stuck with me now.
That's a good thing, though. No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yes, sir.
All right, bet. Well, I definitely want you to come back if you liked it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for doing this with me.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, this was love. This was love.
Understand I don't know y'all. Remember, I love everybody. I am not your licensed therapist, and nothing shared on this podcast should be taken as medical, mental health, or legal advice. The discussions we have here are for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. We engage in open, honest conversations, sometimes including the mindful use of cannabis in a therapeutic setting. So kick back, take what resonates, and remember, always consult your own licensed professional for personalized guidance.